Make another little video here showing the long arms. This is what I'm replacing the stock radius arm with. Bracket setup. It's from Bronco Graveyard. Everything I've ever gotten from them was really probably a little more expensive, but it's always nice, really nice stuff. It always fits right, looks good, and it's usually made out of heavy steel. But I broke the stock radius arm. I bent the radius arm and broke the drop bracket, hitting a tree rather hard. So I'm upgrading to these, and they're nice. I would highly recommend anything from Bronco Graveyard if you're a Bronco guy. I use their shackle flip brackets too, which are the same thing. Heavy steel, fit perfectly. It's just nice stuff. You pay for it, but it's worth it. I was going to show you, I've got the driver's side installed. Let me get around here right to it. I'll get it pulled out here under the tractor barn. I would take it to the shop and do it, but we're so busy and it will just be in the way, and I don't want to be in a hurry. But this is what it looks like mounted. You can see, oh, I'm going to fall over on my ass here. It actually uses 7 bolts, and you there's and on this particular Bronco, I'm sure all of them are different, but there was 2 holes in the frame, and it lined up with the forwardmost hole, and after checking it, it made the, I didn't measure it exactly because this truck obviously doesn't run on the road, but you can see the shock is dead center in the bracket there, so very close to perfect. Actually, maybe slightly more forward than the original radius arm, which is what I wanted anyway, to get a bit more tire clearance. And I did away with the front shock because it actually bent this tower before when I tried to jump it. The dual shock towers are weak. You can see where they cut out and added this extra piece. It makes a weak spot in it, and if you do pound on it hard, it will actually bend these. This is a replacement one. The originals got bent pretty bad from trying to jump it. But it actually works better. Or this particular thing seems to be smoother with only one shock. These tires are not huge, and they're not really that heavy. The wheels weigh more than the tires, but it seems to control it fine with just one shock. So, and plus cut some weight off the front end. But anyway, it's a really nice setup. You can see it moves the arm way back. You can see where the old arm broke, and it mangled up the frame there, riding it with it ratchet strapped together. So definitely a much stronger setup, and it looks cool too. So see how it goes together there. Pretty easy install. If you don't really need anything but tools and a drill and a 1/2-inch drill bit, so not a bad deal. Also made these little tube doors with some scrap I had laying around. They're not the best looking thing, but they work really good, and they were strong enough to where I had the front end ratchet strapped around the rock slider when it broke the radius arm bracket and rode for another 2 days. So it's pretty strong, and I just took the hinge out of the door and welded it on the side of it, so it really makes in the inner handle, and uses the original cable. It makes a nice little way to get in and out. So, and they probably only cost me $5 worth of welding wire and gas to make, so I had the other stuff laying around. This is just gas pipe from Lowe's, some extra that I had laying around. Bent it with a cheap tube bender, and some square stock we had at the shop. But it made a nice little tube door, and they're very strong. I mean, I'm 210 pounds. I could hang on it, and it doesn't do anything. So took some weight off, and it looks cool. But that's it for now. Thanks.